Hey there, how you doing? My name is Sherilyn and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for the 30th of October, which is Thursday, and this particular video here will be for my Geminis, Cancers, Leos, and Virgos. We'll start this one off at Gemini. So, Gemini to the front. My Geminis. Okay, there we go. The Geminis. Let's see. We've got Gemini. What you got for today? We're looking at the Fool, okay, the Star, and Judgment. Wow, pivotal day, 3 major arcana. The card at the center, so the focus is on this well of optimism that you have inside of you that makes you, keep pushing forward. You are definitely somebody who's holding on to hope and faith that things are all going to work out, that you're going to be okay. It's all going to come together the way it's supposed to, which is great. On one side, I have the Fool. On the other, I have Judgment. This makes me feel as though you have called judgment in a situation, and you are now going to try to take this leap of faith into your future, right? You're doing it with all the optimism in the world, which is great. I think it was incredibly difficult for you to finally truly call judgment on the situation that you are trying to leap away from, okay? This was a cycle that was very, very difficult for you to close. For some of you, you've managed it already. For others, this is just something you're still at the final stages of, right? Trying to finally close this out and energetically cut yourself away from it so that you can take a leap of faith. There you go. I mean, it is great energy. These cards are great cards. It is putting something behind you that you no longer need to deal with or want to deal with, But it has come at, it has been very difficult for you to get to this point, is how it feels. It feels like this was a very arduous road and a very difficult cycle to close out, is how I feel. I do, however, feel that you're doing it successfully, or if you haven't done it yet, you will. You are on that path, okay? Just make sure you keep this optimism, which is at the center right now, so that's good. That's where we want you, okay? You got to know that things are going to get better, because they will. All right, that's what I have for my Geminis today. Let's see. Oh, now we got Cancer. What do I got for my Cancerians? Cancer. What do we got for Cancer today? Cancer. Okay, I've got Cancer. 4 of Swords, okay? Temperance. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, well, Temperance being in the center means the focus today is on a sense of patience. Cancers are notoriously fairly patient anyways, really. But this is meaning that to me that you are being called on to tap even deeper into this sense of patience, right? Yeah. You're having to be incredibly patient towards a situation that you're trying to nurture to fruition here. The 4 of Swords on one side is telling me that there is still healing that needs to be done before this situation can actually try to come into fruition. So although you may want it right now or you may feel healed, this is saying that there's still more healing that you have to do. And then you're waiting patiently. But the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is the whole situation that we are speaking of right here. So whatever your main focus is right now, which feels like a relationship, but I can see where it could be pushed around to being a job, I guess. But anyways, you're right now, the whole situation seems like it's being held stagnant. You can't get any forward motion on it, really, no matter how hard you try. And it is because this bit of healing still hasn't been done. So it is a matter of getting through the healing so that they can let you go forward, right? I don't feel like your brain is stagnant. It's just you can't get actual traction on whatever it is you're trying to push forward. So your brain's going 1,000 miles a minute, but it's the actual traction that's not happening yet. And it will happen. It's just a matter of you've got to get through this healing first. Possibly the other person does too. If this is a relationship, maybe you both have healing to do. Okay, so today feels probably frustrating because I'm sure that you're ready for it to happen now and it's not happening yet. But keep the faith, Cancer. You're going in the right direction. It's just a matter of getting you to the point where you're whole so that you can be better in the situation, right? Okay, that was Cancer. Okay, Leo. What do I got for my Leos today? Leo. Okay, Leo. Okay, I've got Leo. we are looking at the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, Leo, you're presenting here as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you are standing in your feminine. This is like the mini Empress. So, I mean, you are nurturing, abundant, very grounded, very realistic. You're somebody who makes people feel comfortable. People can be a version of themselves around you they can't be elsewhere. You are definitely somebody who resembles your home. You are. People view you as home, okay? That's where they feel like they're at home. On one side, I have the Hangman, and the other, I have the Queen of Cups. I do feel like this Queen of Cups is a separate person. So when it comes to dealing with somebody that's in the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who's also standing in their feminine, whether they're male or female, I could not tell you, but they're firmly in their feminine. This feels like somebody to me that looks up to you, and somebody that is somebody that you feel a need to nurture, take care of, protect. With the Hangman, you're feeling quite stuck right now because you can't protect this person, or you can't help them right this minute. This feels almost like you're standing in a very maternal role right now, where you're having to sit back and watch something play out, and so that this person can learn a lesson. That's how this feels. Which is putting your energy in a very, it's a rough spot to be in, right? A parental spot, where you have to sit back and let something happen to somebody, kind of. You can't really, they need to learn so that they can move forward. This energy sucks. I can't lie. It sucks today, it feels like to me. Because you're having to stand back and watch somebody that you care about, or that you've tried to protect, go through the motions, because they're not getting the lesson unless they actually learn it, I guess. That is what I've got here. So you're feeling quite stuck. I mean, there's just nothing you can do at this point but let this go forward, so that this person can finally get this lesson, and so that they can evolve, right? That's how this feels. For some of you, this could be a child, but for others of you, I feel like it's just somebody that you know them at work, or it's a friend. It's somebody that you have tried tirelessly to help them learn this lesson without them having to go through this, but there's just no other way right now is how it feels. Sorry, that's what I got for today. Hang in there. Okay, that's what I had for Leo. Okay, what do we got? Oops. Boom. All right, Virgo, it's yours. You're the last one in this set today. Let's see what we get for my Virgoians. Virgoians. What do we got? One more. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's see what you got. I got Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. No, okay, Virgo. Here we go. I got the Hierophant, the Eight of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, so what do we got there? Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from something. I don't feel like it's a something as in a person, place, or thing. This feels like you are having to walk away from a train of thought, or a way of thinking. There's something here that, with the Hierophant on one side and the Devil on the other, there's some kind of preconceived notion, or like, I don't know, maybe it's like religious indoctrination that you have held on to for an extended amount of time. It was a thought process that was basically handed down to you in one way or another with this Hierophant, and it has been detrimental to you moving forward. And for some reason, today you finally decide to walk away from that way of thinking, or that train of thought. I feel like this isn't something that's taken a minute for you to get to this point. So it's something that's been in your mind, like you considered it, but you just didn't act on it. Today it feels like you finally take action and put this particular way of thinking to rest. Exactly what that means to you, I'm not sure, but that is what I got on these cards. And it does look like this is definitely an evolution for you. So this is helping you to go to the next level in something, because this way of thinking was for some reason holding you back. There you have it. That's what I have for Virgo today. So your energy today feels transformative, I guess. There you go. All right, you guys, that's what I have for all four of you. No matter what the cards say, just go out and make it the best day you possibly can. I'll be back to do this again tomorrow. If you get a chance, can you hit the like, share, follow, or subscribe buttons? It helps me a ton, and I greatly appreciate you for doing it. That's it. Take care.